Remember us?
Salutations.
Remember us? We're the guys from the Eddie Woodley video. Yep, we're gonna read another fan script, and I and he hope you enjoy it. This one is not Eddie Woodley, in case you noticed from the title below. It's a Larry Boy episode, Larry Boy and the Egomaniac, based on nothing except Larry Boy.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah, Larry Boy's real. I'm not Larry Boy. I'm his cousins, friends, dentists, brothers, neighbors, friends, pet goldfish's former owner. So I have a close connection with Larry Boy. But
I met him at Comic-Con.
You never were at Comic-Con.
You don't know that.
Actually, I do.
Yes,
but,
you do.
Yeah. Alright, so this one might seem a little familiar to the cartoon adventures, Larry Boy, Lego My Ego, you know, the one that Phil Vischer doesn't really like to talk about.
The one that has a waffle pun.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like to talk about any of them, to be fair, but yes, this does have a similar moral, but it has a lot different characters, a lot of different setting, environment, all that stuff. And this one has two segments, which the first one you'll find will be a spiritual successor to the Englishman who went up a hill and came down with all the bananas.
You are so selfish!
I know, but I got all the bananas! And for those of you who are wondering, Egomaniac, the Egomaniac, as you're going to find out he likes to be called, and his sidekick, Henchy, are original characters. So what they look like is, Egomaniac is a really tall mushroom about Larry Boy's height. He's got like really weird eyes, like he twitches around a lot, he's got like really bushy eyebrows, he's kind of got a Squidward nose, but it's not like going out like this, it's actually kind of attached to his face, it's just kind of the same shape. He's got jagged, kind of yellow teeth, and this really weird goatee, like he's trying to do like one of those evil curly goatees, but it's going all wrong. So it's like all patchy and stuff, and he's doing like the twirly mustache. And Henchy is this purple onion with a really long face, a big round nose, and just saggy eyes like this, as you'll find out with his personality later. And also for the characters, I will be reading off anything in parentheses. I will be also reading for Egomaniac, Alfred, Bob, Jimmy, Petunia, and Mr. Nezer.
I will be reading for Larry, Jerry, the Peach, and Henchy.
That's right, and also because Egomaniac and Henchy are original characters, when you hear our voices, that is what they would sound like if this were an actual VeggieTales video, and why is this not?
And sure beats what we are getting.
Mm-hmm. With, you know, Ickabeezer. And no, this has not, as you can notice, it does not have Ickabeezer in it, because Ickabeezer, Ickabeezer, whoa, we hate Ickabeezer. We don't like the look or the name Ickabeezer. Ickabeezer, Ickabeezer, yeah, we hate Ickabeezer. We give everything to be rid of Ickabeezer. See? That was a little bit of an on-the-fly thing for you all, so I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, llamas of all ages, I present Larry Boy and the Egomaniac. Oh, and before we get going real quick, for those of you who are wondering about the continuity with League of Incredible Vegetables, they are not in this, but we do explain it, so we hope you enjoy it. Fade to Bob and Larry on the countertop. Larry is wearing his Larry Boy costume. Hi kids, welcome to VeggieTales. I'm Bob the Tomato.
And I'm Larry Boy.
Larry, why are you wearing a Larry Boy costume? We're not doing a Larry Boy episode today.
Sorry, civilian. Change of plans. I got an urgent letter this morning.
Is it another notice from the electric company?
I told you I got that worked out. No, this is a letter from Isaac Nelson from Houghton Lake, Michigan. Isaac says, Dear Bob and Larry Boy.
He actually wrote to Larry Boy?
Well, maybe. Anyways, he says, Dear Bob and Larry/Larry Boy, I've got a problem. I'm the best student in my class, and I've said this a lot. Because of this, my friends don't want to hang out with me anymore. What should I do to win them back?
Wow, that is a good one.
So we can do the Larry Boy episode?
Oh, all right.
Thank you, citizen. You won't regret it. Isaac, get ready.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
Jimmy and Jerry enter. Hi, guys.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Larry Boy. We have a question for you.
Since this is a Larry Boy episode, can we show a fan video? Your what? Fan video. It's Larry Boy based. And Jerry wrote it himself. Isn't that right, Jerry?
Yep, that's right.
So, can we show it, Bob?
Sure, go ahead.
Hold on. Last time you guys showed one of your stories, well, it didn't end well. I'll just leave it at that.
Bob, that was years ago, and we've gotten better.
Alright. Great. Now, you guys get ready for the story of Jerry Boy and the Giant Monster. What? Roll film. Fade to Jerry wearing a poorly made Larry Boy costume with two bored voices singing the theme song. Jerry Boy, he does lots of things. Jerry Boy, he eats onion rings. Jerry Boy, he often sings. Jerry Boy, he's super cool.
I am Jerry Boy, the most super set superhero in Superdom. I have all the powers of a boy and a Jerry. So that's why I'm called Jerry Boy. Let me see why there was a distress signal sent to me in my secret lair. Hark! Do I see a monster attacking the city?
Cut to Jimmy wearing a papier-mâché dinosaur head with crayons scribbled all over it, standing over a small, poorly made cardboard city. Roar! Roar! Monster noises! Roar! Roar! Jimmy throws a piece of cardboard with fire drawn on it at Jerry.
Oh no! I have been hit! Oh, woe is me! How is a hero supposed to win against the eviltons that haunt our city?
Roar! Roar! Evil roar! Jimmy steps on one of the buildings. Roar!
Oh good, the Air Force has come to stop the thing.
Cut to a couple of paper airplanes being dangled by string.
Pew, 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 pew.
Roar! Here! Boomer boomer!
I will stop you, you fiendish lizard thing.
Jerry throws a plunger at Jimmy, but it misses. Jump cut to the plunger now on Jimmy's face.
I have defeated you. But just in case...
Jerry tackles Jimmy, who squishes the city.
Oops. The day is saved. Sort of. Regardless, what is the next adventure for Jerry Boy? Only time will tell.
Jerry trips over Jimmy and falls.
Oof.
An off-screen person holds up a piece of cardboard with "The End" written on it.
Oh, yeah.
Fade to Bob, Larry, Jimmy, and Jerry on the countertop. Well, guys, what'd you think of the story? You guys didn't learn from last time. It was exactly the same. In fact, it might have even been worse. Well, gee, Bob, we tried.
Yeah, tried.
Why don't you guys just let us finish? Jimmy and Jerry exit.
So can I tell that real story now?
Go ahead.
Great. Isaac, get ready for the story of Larry Boy and the Egomaniac.
The what?
Real film.
Fade to shots of Bumbleberg where Junior and Laura are walking on the sidewalk.
So why do you think Percy ate all of that wasabi? He'll do anything if you pay him a quarter.
Fiddler Crab jumps out of Junior and Laura carrying a fiddle. Fiddler Crab is Jimmy Gord in a really poorly made crab suit. Boo!
Ah!
I am the evil Fiddler Crab. Beware my sour notes.
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
Playing dumb, hey? Well, you can't fool me. I'm a classically trained fool. Now feel my untalented wrath. Fiddler Crab plays a screechy and out-of-tune violin.
Ah, the noise! We need some help. What we need is earplugs.
Nobody can stop me now.
Wait, what we need is a hero.
Larry Boy shoots his suction ear at a building from off-screen and swings toward Junior, Laura, and Fiddler Crab.
I am that hero.
Larry Boy jumps out in front of Fiddler Crab.
Halt, fiend! Your screechy song won't hurt the citizens of Bumbleberg anymore.
We'll see about that, Larry Boy. Larry Boy sets himself up like he's going to attack, but then takes Fiddler Crab's violin. Hey, give it back!
Where did I go, Larry Boy? Woo!
Larry Boy throws the violin in an open manhole. Ow, my head! Ooh, a violin! Oh, man. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Fiddler Crab runs away.
He's getting away. Not on my watch.
Larry Boy shoots his ear at Fiddler Crab. It hits him from the back of the head, and he's dragged towards him.
Life lesson number 1, Fiddler Crab. Never turn your back on someone with a super suction ear. It will be your last mistake.
All right, you caught me. Now what?
It's jail for you.
Jail? Aw, they don't let you play the violin there. Fade to Scooter putting Fiddler Crab in the police car as Petunia interviews Larry Boy with Jerry filming her. This is Petunia Rhubarb reporting live with Larry Boy, who has just thwarted the attack of the evil supervillain Fiddler Crab, who has been terrorizing the city for 5 months. Well done.
Thanks.
How did you know his weakness?
All I had to do was look at him and think, what would happen if I threw his violin into the sewer?
Larry's video phone rings with the ringtone being, I can be your friend, and he answers it and sees Alfred on the screen.
Hello?
Oh, Master Larry, I'm sorry for interrupting.
That's okay, Alfred.
I just got word that the notorious supervillains, Milk Money Bandit and Peanut Butter Paw, are on the loose again.
Oh, come on. I've been chasing bad guys all week nonstop and I haven't gotten any of the rewards.
Rewards?
I mean, all the citizens thanking and compliment me. I deserve it. Without it, me, Bumbleberg would be gone.
Larry Boy looks back at Jerry and Petunia, who are giving him awkward looks.
Hi.
Well, Master Larry, please remember to control your ego. If you get too arrogant, things might get out of hand. It's like the Bible says.
I got it. Sorry, guys, I gotta go.
Larry Boy exits. Well, Larry Boy, everyone. Cut to Egomaniac's lair, which is a broken down house dangling off of a cliff. Zoom into the window to see Egomaniac filming himself in his evil lair. This recording is to show whoever watches it what life was like before I, the amazing, the smart, the talented, and the really, really, really handsome Egomaniac took over the city. Then the country, then the continent, and then the hemisphere. I'm not saying the world. It's far too ambitious. But who knows, maybe someday. And as I am a genius. I'm an inventor. And I am a master of disguise. Egomaniac takes the camera down the hallway, which is covered with mirrors. This is my hall of mirrors. I set it up so I can see every angle of my amazing body. Egomaniac looks at himself in the mirrors. Oh yeah, good side, great side. Looks at the camera. Oh. But I, being the wonderful talent that I am, even I need someone to help do the minor jobs. So I get help from my henchman, Henchy! Egomaniac walks in the living room where Henchy is sitting on a couch holding an empty bowl, watching TV.
Oh, good. Can you get me some more popcorn?
Egomaniac turns off the camera. No, no, no. You need to look more evil and menacing so you make me look good. How will the people of the future look at me if they see me with someone like you?
If they're lucky, they won't see you at all.
What was that?
And another thing, can I get a new name? I mean, Henchy? What kind of name is that?
It's a great name because I came up with it.
How would I know you'd say that?
Now get off that couch. I thought I told you to do research for my plan. Now, find the information on that superhero. What was his name again? Lawrence, man?
Larry Boy.
Yes, him too.
Hey, Egomaniac?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's the Egomaniac. You have to say the full name.
Alright, the Egomaniac?
Yes?
Take a look at this.
Egomaniac stands in front of the couch. Ahem. Henchy fluffs the pillow and Egomaniac sits down.
I was watching the news and it turns out Larry Boy captured Fiddler Crab.
Fiddler Crab? I never liked that guy. He never acknowledged how fantastic I am.
Anyways, this is what I found during the interview.
Henchy rewinds the TV to show Larry Boy's outburst.
I mean, all the citizens thanking and complimenting me. I deserve it. Without me, Bumbleberg would be gone.
I was thinking we could use this desire for attention and praise against him. Maybe we could inflate his ego so much that he refuses to help Bumbleberg. Then we can get on with our plan.
Wait! I have an idea. I could use this desire for attention and praise against him. Maybe I could inflate his ego so much that he refuses to help Bumbleberg, and I can get on with my plan!
That's the same thing as my plan.
No, I replaced the we's and ours with I and my.
And tell me, oh evil genius, if you're so smart, do you have a developed plan?
Yes, I do. Egomaniac walks to the center of the room and pulls out a microchip from a drawer. I made this on a rainy day, you see. When it's attached to somebody's head, it allows me to transmit thoughts into it. You see, when somebody's prideful and arrogant, they do irrational things like turning their backs on what they love. And with this plan, I can make Larry Boy so prideful that he turns his back on Bumbleberg, and then I will take over.
Wow, that's actually a good idea. But shouldn't we use a giant robot somewhere in the plan?
Cut to a giant robot parked behind the house. No need, my plan is perfect as is, Henchy. I don't need you messing it up with your quote-unquote ideas. Now get the fake weapons bin. I have work to do. And by I mean you. Henchy angrily walks away as Egomaniac looks at the TV. Enjoy the ride while it lasts, Larry boy, because I am coming for you. Fade to the Larry cave where Alfred is at his computer and Larry boy exits the Larry mobile exhausted. Oh, Master Larry, it's good to see.
Can't talk. Need shower.
Did it go well?
Well, yes, except I have peanut butter in places where there shouldn't be.
Well, at least there are no more crimes to stop, right?
Oh, work and no compliments makes Larry Boy something.
I'm sure the people do appreciate what you do, Master Larry.
If they do, then why won't they shower me with flowers, gifts, or toaster ovens?
Wouldn't that hurt if they did that?
I don't know, Alfred. I just need a shower.
Oh, come now, do be reasonable. It's not right to do things just for reward.
I'm not, but it would be nice to get something out of it.
I see. Well, you can just take the rest of the night off and relax if you like.
I hope so.
Larry boy exits as the Larry signal shows up in the sky. Looks like Bumbleberg needs a hero!
Oh, come on!
Wipe to Larry boy swinging from building to building with his suction ears, then lands on a roof where Egomaniac is standing behind a laser cannon. Well, 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 if it isn't the super pickle Larry boy, come to save your pathetic city, well, it's hopeless! You might as well just give up and go home.
I'm a cucumber.
You could be a radish for all I care. As for me, I am the Egomaniac. Enough introductions, it's time to fry! Larry boy runs at Egomaniac, who shoots a cannon at him but is obviously missing intentionally.
Okay, Egomaniac.
It's the Egomaniac. You have to say the whole thing.
Okay, the Egomaniac. Your evil has come to an end.
Well, I'm not surprised. I knew I could never beat you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it's just that you're so smart, powerful, athletic, and courageous. There's just no way I could win against someone like you.
Thanks. This sounds weird, but I needed to hear that.
Egomaniac jumps right in front of Larry Boy and gets a few inches away from his face. Why? Don't you hear things like this all the time from the citizens of Bumbleberg?
No.
Well, that surprises me. Wherever there's trouble, there you are to fix everything. I don't know what they'd do without you. Shouldn't they show you that kind of gratitude more often? Like every day, perhaps?
I guess.
If you ask me, Larry Boy, I'd say you're too good for them. Larry Boy turns around and looks off the ledge as Egomaniac puts the microchip in a straw and shoots it at the side of Larry Boy's mask.
I don't know. Maybe. I just wish they would say thanks, or you've done well, or a simple you're the absolute best in the world, or something. You know what I mean?
Larry Boy turns around and sees that Egomaniac and his laser cannon are gone.
Huh?
Larry Boy leaves as the camera pans down to show that Egomaniac is standing on a windowsill. Yes, the seed of doubt has been planted by my amazing acting powers. Ah, ha, ha, ha! Mr. Nezzer opens the window. Ah, ah! Who are you? Well, I'm... Egomaniac jumps off the ledge onto a hovercraft piloted by Henchy, which flies away. Well, that was weird. Cut to the Larry cave where Alfred is on the computer and Larry Boy is standing next to him. So you said his name was Egomaniac?
The Egomaniac. He was very specific on that.
Okay. Alfred pulls up a page on the Egomaniac. It is Ludwig von Egomaniac, known for spreading anarchy and chaos wherever he goes.
And to believe let him get away. I can't believe it. Me of all people.
Pardon?
Never mind. It's late. I've had a couple of long nights. I'm gonna go to bed.
Very well, Master Larry. You do what suits you. Larry Boy exits. Get a good night's sleep while I find out more about this The Egomaniac character. Let's see here. Wanted for larceny, vandalism, destruction of private property, and excessive boasting. Oh my, this is a lot more serious than I thought. Alfred pulls up a newspaper article on the screen reading Narakiville destroyed, Lemon Twist missing. Alfred pulls up another article reading Hodgeburg in ruins, Dark Crow absent. Wait, why did his page lead me to... Oh, dear. That's not good. Fade to Larry Boy walking down the hallway. Hello? Henchy, does the red light mean it's on?
Of course it is. You know.
I know. I was just testing you.
Who's this?
I'm,
Are you my conscience?
Yes, I'm your conscience. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about something. I want to let you know how to make the citizens respect and admire you.
Okay. How?
You could show off a little. Make sure you perform some crazy stunts, and then they'll like you.
Really?
Would I lie to you?
Well, we just met, but I say no.
Good. Now get some beauty rest. A well-rested superhero is a good superhero. Larry Boy exits. Fade to Bumbleberg in the day where Larry Boy's on a roof while talking to Alfred on his phone. Now, Master Larry, be sure to keep an open eye out for the Rapscallion, played by Scallion 1. He's around here somewhere.
All these criminals on the loose. Since when did Bumbleberg turn into Detroit?
Now, there's no need for stuff like that. Please remain focused. And don't forget to keep an eye out for this egomaniac. I did some research on him last night, and, well, it's clear he's got something up his sleeve. Well, it would if he actually had a sleeve.
Sure. You know what? I wish the League was still together. They'd support me.
Well, you still on that... I told you, it just didn't work out. So what? They went back to their regular lives because they couldn't take the challenge? It's all... Oh, wait a minute. You were talking about the compliments thing again, weren't you?
My conscience has been talking to me about it all day.
What? Wait, I think I saw him behind you. I won't keep you any longer. Good luck, Master Laddie.
Okay, I'm on it.
Good. Alfred out. Remember to do what I tell you, and I will help you be the best you can possibly be.
All right,
Rapscallion throws a super suction arrow at Larry Boy, but misses. Your peril is so dire, and your defeat is my heart's desire.
I'm coming to get you, Rapscallion.
Not a chance, old chap. You're in for a shave and a slap. Ha! Rapscallion runs away as Larry Boy chases him. Hey, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Remember, show off.
Okay, if it makes me look good.
Larry Boy shoots his ear at Rapscallion, but he dodges it and it bounces off a pole and gets stuck on his face.
Can't get it off. Get it off.
Larry Boy rips off the ear.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Larry Boy chases the Rapscallion around in circles. He's making you look bad. Don't let him get away with it.
Get back here, you rhyming fiend.
Isn't that funny? You think you're a hero, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give you a 0. He shouldn't say that. Let him know who you are.
Do you know who you're talking to?
I sure do know. A pickle who for a hero has hit an all-time low. One who looks weak and sickly like he's plagued with the flu. And he looks rather wimpy too.
If that's the way this is gonna be, okay.
Larry Boy chases the Rapscallion and jumps onto another building and lands on a rake.
Ow! Who puts a rake on a rooftop?
You never stop amusing me. You're as bumbling as can be.
Yeah, I'll show you, bumbling.
Larry Boy shoots his ear at a lower building and swings in circles around the Rapscallion, but misses and wraps himself up.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Nestor looks at Larry Boy. Hey, look, it's Larry Boy. The Peach looks up.
Whoa, look at that.
Look, everyone's looking at you. Try to keep your dignity intact. Well, it seems like you're all tied up now. If you want to lose to me again, come to me. I'll show you how. The Rapscallion leaves, and the citizens look up and laugh at Larry Boy.
Hey, they're laughing at me. Hey, I am your protector. I've defeated fibs, rumors, temptation, and some gourd guy. You owe me. I've done so much, and you turn on me? Without me, none of you would be here now.
Larry Boy's ear loses grip, and Larry Boy falls into a dumpster.
Wow.
Petunia and Jerry make their way to the front of the crowd with Jerry filming. Excuse me, pardon me. Hi, I'm Petunia Rhubarb, and I'm here with Larry Boy, who has just lost to the devious Rapscallion. Larry Boy stumbles out of the dumpster.
Please pass that beef still.
Larry Boy, what do you have to say on this defeat?
Oh, I see. When I win, it's no big deal. But when I lose, you're all here to point it out.
Good, keep going, keep going.
I work my fingers to the bone for you. At least I would if I had any. Anyways, I work day and night for you, and this is how you repay me? We didn't do anything. Exactly. No compliments, no rewards, nothing. You guys are lucky that I'm even here to help you. I am the only reason that any of you are here. You owe everything to me. If even the villains recognize you are doing something wrong.
Larry Boy angrily storms off and passes a bandit trying to steal from an old woman's purse. Help! Help!
I should help her. She's being attacked by some thug with really bad fashion sense.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Wait. Where was she when I accomplished something? Did she do anything to pay me back? Or at least tell me how great I am? No.
I don't get it. Are you talking to me, or...?
Sorry, ma'am. You're on your own.
Larry Boy leaves as the bandit drops the purse. Old woman hits him with it and leaves.
I should just go back to the Larry cave and think about my future there.
Larry Boy walks by an alley where Egomaniac and Henchy are hiding. Excellent, excellent! My plan is working. Oh, I'm so amazing. Now there's just one last thing. It's time for disguises! Egomaniac jumps behind a wall, then comes back out dressed as Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, brother.
Joke's on you, Henchy. You don't have a brother. You have a sister.
The fact that you remember that, but not my real name, confuses me. Shouldn't we use the robot?
La, I can't hear your bad idea. I'm walking away now, walking. Egomaniac jumps out in front of Larry Boy. Hello there?
Hello? Are you Abraham Lincoln?
I guess so.
You look a lot different in the history books.
Fascinating. Anyways, I just saw what happened. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I don't know about those guys.
Well, I agree. They're crazy for treating someone as heroic as you like that. It's clear they don't deserve you.
You're right. They don't. I should show them that I don't. What should I do?
You could simply stop answering the call of duty. That would show them.
Maybe. But I guess I would feel kind of bad doing that. I mean, sure, they never thank me, take me for granted, never give me gifts, or make a statue of me in the town park. What am I saying? They don't deserve me. I'm wasting my time with these people. Thanks, Abe. I know what I'm going to do.
Larry Boy gets into the Larry Mobile and drives away as Henchy walks next to the Egomaniac. I did it! I defeated Larry Boy! I did it! Oh, yeah! Ahem! Aren't you gonna help me congratulate myself?
Okay. You the man.
I know. I am the best villain ever to walk the earth.
I didn't say...
Without Larry Boy, I can get on with taking over or destroying this place. Preferably both.
Why both? That doesn't make...
Enough of this! Bring me my camera and my remote-like thingy.
You mean the remote?
If that's what you want to call it, fine. Just give it to me so I can give my message to those pathetic people of Bumbleberg.
Can't we just use the robot?
Away with you! Henchy sets up the camera and gives the remote to Egomaniac, and he pushes a button on it. It's showtime! As Egomaniac talks, cameras show him on several Bumbleberg TVs. Citizens of Moose Lake.
Wrong town.
Oh, yes, that's right. Citizens of Bumbleberg, I have an announcement. Your hero has left you into my hands. Now I have a proposition for all of you. Surrender the city to me and sit to my amazing, cataclysmic, well-groomed authority. Or I will destroy you, city, with my doomsday device. You have 1 hour to decide. Doodles! The Egomaniac turns off the screen.
What are we gonna do?
Bumbleberg needs a hero! Cut to Larry Boy sitting on the couch watching Planet 9 from distant space as Alfred stands in front of the TV. What are you doing? We just got the distress signal.
Why should I help them?
Oh, come now.
No, I won't. I am too good for them. I am the most strongest person they've ever seen. And for some reason, they don't let me know that. I deserve better than this. If they won't let me know how great I am, I won't help. If they get hurt, it serves me right. They'll learn not to take advantage of me and to treat me like the hero that I am.
The lady boy I know would never say something as horrible as that.
You're gonna have to get used to it, Alfred. It's what's right. My conscience helped me make this decision. Oh, and so did Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln?
Yep. Now, if you excuse me, I have important stuff to do.
You mean self-indulgence?
Well, someone's gotta do it.
We need to have a talk. Alfred turns the TV off and sits next to Larry. You do realize what you're doing, right?
Yes. Sitting.
No. That's not it at all. I know you're tired of hearing this, but your arrogance is out of control.
You're right. I am so tired of hearing that.
That's beside the point, Master Lady. You see, when people are arrogant, they focus only on themselves, which that kind of goes without saying, as that is the definition of the word. Regardless, when that happens, they don't see what they do hurts others. You know, this reminds me of a story of a man named Belshazzar.
Who names their kid Belshazzar?
Well, it was a long time ago. Anyway, Belshazzar was the ruler of an ancient kingdom called Babylon. He was quite the arrogant person himself, you know. Always thought of how amazing he was and how his family was so powerful. And in fact, he was a champion in battle, so that didn't really help either. He was so obsessed that he even built walls around his kingdom so his adoring public could be around him at all times. And one day, he had the thought that because he was so amazing, he could get away with anything. So do you know what he did?
What did he do?
He stole from the church, and God knew that this was the last straw. So as punishment, God told him that if he did not change his ways, he would lose everything.
Did he change?
No, he did not, and he did lose everything. This is what pride is like in regular circumstances. If it keeps going, you will lose everything. Your dignity, your social status, your joy, and most of all, your friends. Pride causes a person to think that they are so great, and just because they have so much wisdom and power, they just alienate everyone around them. And they will end up with nothing, just like Belshazzar. And you're in the same problem right now. You are boastful and quite nasty, in all honesty. So now it's your choice. What are you going to do?
You're right, Alfred. I was wrong. I was just so focused on myself. I didn't realize that I was heading down the wrong path. Well, what do I do now?
Make it right. Then maybe the people will forgive you. And there's a good way to make it right now, because Bubblyberg needs a hero. Who's that hero?
I am that hero.
Who's that hero?
I am that hero.
Say it again.
I am that hero.
One more time.
I am that hero.
That's the spirit. Larry puts on his costume and gets into the Larrymobile. Cut to Egomaniac and Henchy in a hovercraft with a giant magnifying glass on it. Egomaniac is speaking in a megaphone. It seems like you want to do this the hard way. Why am I complaining? The hard way is the fun way. And now, my weapon. Da 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 da! I will put this two-way mirror at the sun, and it will cause you to fry. And I will start with...
It's not a two-way mirror, it's a magnifying glass. Can't you get anything right?
I get everything right. I'm perfect. Unlike you short, fuzzy, purple thing.
That's it. I've had it. Find yourself a new henchman.
Henchy, get back here.
My name isn't Henchy. It's Phil Anderson.
Henchy straps on a jetpack and flies away. Who needs him? Not me. I'm the Egomaniac! Larry Boy gets out of the Larrymobile, shoots his ear at a roof of a high building, and pulls himself up.
Egomaniac, I'm calling you out.
It's the Egomaniac. Why doesn't anyone get my fabulous name right?
I was going down the wrong path, but then I realized that if I kept going, I would end up like, well, frankly, like you.
You say it like it's a bad thing, you pickle. You should be thankful that I was pretending to be your conscience. Wait, no, hang on, I didn't say that! Larry Boy finds a microchip on the back of his head and takes it off.
That was you giving me the bad advice. And I bet that was you pretending to be Abraham Lincoln. That's it, it's on!
Bring it, Pickle Boy! Larry Boy jumps onto the hovercraft as Egomaniac lowers it, causing a ray of sun to burn the pond. Alright, I shall start by setting the fire to the water!
You're joking, right?
Larry Boy and Egomaniac tussle over the steering wheel. The fight ends with Larry Boy shoving Egomaniac back of the hovercraft. He grabs the wheel as the hovercraft goes into a nosedive.
How do you fly this thing?
Egomaniac jumps on Larry Boy's back. Ah! They They fall off just as the hovercraft crashes into the town square. That was close. I almost scratched my pretty face.
Freeze, the egomaniac.
Thank you, and no.
So be it.
Larry Boy shoots his ear at a damaged magnifying glass and pulls it down, and it shatters. No! Well, I guess there's no shame in being beaten by the best. Surely you...
Oh, no. I'm not falling for that again.
Okay, then. I guess it's time for Plan B. Egomaniac pulls out his remote and pushes another button, and the giant robot walks up behind him. I guess that onion was right-ish. The robot was a semi-good idea. Now, my metallic minion, destroy, obliterate, deface!
Not if I can help it.
The robot tries to stomp on Larry Boy, but he dodges every time. Stop fooling around and destroy him! And the robot bends down and tries to smash Larry Boy with his claws, but he shoots his ear at the robot's head and flies up at it.
Alfred was right. Bumbleberg needs a hero, and I am that.
Larry Boy splats in the robot's face.
Ow.
The robot tries to hit Larry Boy, but it dodges, causing it to hit its head.
That was a close one.
The robot tries to hit Larry Boy again, but it dodges, causing it to hit on its head again. This repeats 3 more times.
This thing never gives up, does it?
The robot spins around in circles. Oh, seriously? Knock it off! Larry Boy sees the handle on the head reading, not an entrance, and twists it, causing the top to come off. Larry Boy goes inside, past several gears and several wires.
Wow. I wish I had a clever comment to say about this.
Larry Boy looks at a button labeled obligatory self-destruct button, and behind it, a box reading high voltage.
This looks promising.
Egomaniac jumps behind Larry Boy. Stop right there. You've gone far enough.
Sorry, the egomaniac, but your evil plan has to stop.
Please let me destroy the city. Remember what we talked about?
Yes, I do remember, and I want to make things right. By that, I mean make up for my awful behavior, and you can help me. Turn back on your ego, the egomaniac, and you can be happy too. You can live a good life. Just give it a try. What do you say?
An angelic choir sings until Egomaniac speaks. Oh, no way, Jose. I won't rest until I wipe Bumbleberg off the face of the earth. And I'm going to start with you. Egomaniac lunges after Larry Boy, but he shoots his ear at a rotating gear and spins around. There's no stopping me now. I'm so fabulous. Larry Boy, while spinning, hits the Egomaniac. He goes flying and lands on the high-voltage box and gets electrocuted. Falls, lands on the self-destruct button.
Uh-oh.
Self-destruct button pushed. Robot will detonate in 30 seconds. It was not a good idea installing the button in the first place.
Well,
you cheddarhead.
Well, look at the time. I gotta get going.
Larry Boy runs through a path of gears, trips and falls on one of the spinning gears, and he goes flying out of the robot's head from the momentum. Larry Boy lands in a bush, then gets out dazed. When he gets up, several citizens gather around him.
It's gonna blow!
The robot blows up, causing Egomaniac to fly through the air and lands in a pond. This isn't the end. I'm wonderful. I'm handsome. I'll be back. And the next time, The robot's head lands next to Egomaniac. Some parts still remain. Backup, self-destruct will activate in 1 second. Oh, for the love of me! The head blows up, causing Egomaniac to fly through the air, off into the distance. You did it, Larry Boy! 3 cheers for our hero! Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
No. Look, guys, I'm flattered, but I was no better than he was. I thought too much of myself, and I saw myself as better than you to the point where I was gonna let him destroy you. I feel awful. Can you all forgive me?
We forgive you.
Ah, thanks, guys. That means a lot.
Petunia turns to Jerry, who is filming her. You saw it right there, everyone. Larry Boy defeated the Egomaniac and overcame his pride. A true hero.
Ah, stop. No, seriously, I need a chance to keep my ego under control.
Larry Boy's video phone rings, he answers and sees Alfred on the screen.
Hey, Alfred.
Yes, I just saw your little speech on the news, and I want to say that I'm very proud of you. You overcame your pride, and now you're on the right track.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Also, the Waffle Warrior is on the loose. So...
I guess crime doesn't take a break. Oh well, I'm on it. And I won't forget to.
Keep humble? Yes. Good. Now you'd better hurry. This is an urgent one.
I'm on it.
Larry Boy gets into the Larry Mobile and drives off into the distance as the Larry Boy theme plays. Fade to Bob and Larry on the countertop. Wow, Larry, that was really good.
But not great?
What?
You said it was good, but you didn't say it was great.
You know what I mean, Larry. Now we're over here by QWERTY to talk about what we learned today. And so what we have learned applies to our lives today. God has a lot to say in his book. As I was saying...
What is it, Bob?
I was waiting for the second part of the What Did We Learn song.
Maybe it's broken.
Maybe. Huh. I hope so. Now let's see if QWERTY has a... Oh, I fixed it. You see, we know that God's word is for everyone. Now that our song is done, we'll take a look. Thanks, Jimmy. Now let's see if QWERTY has a verse for us today. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be a lowly spirit along with the oppressed than to share plunder with the proud. Proverbs 16:18-19.
So you see, Isaac Nelson from Houghton Lake, Michigan, all you have to do is humble yourself. Otherwise, you will end up like nothing. Even if it feels like you're on top, you'll just come crashing down.
That's right, Larry. And if it's hard, just ask God to help you. He'll make sure you'll be okay. Jimmy and Jerry enter. But what about Jerry Boy? What about it?
Well, when there's two segments in a show, you usually mention both of them and the lessons that they teach.
Okay, well, in Jerry Boy, Larry help.
In Jerry Boy, the monster was arrogant, and that's why it lost the battle. There.
All right.
We're already getting started on the sequel, Jerry Boy and the Hairy Guy.
Hey, Jerry, let's get working on that real quick before someone steals our idea.
Yeah, I'm getting suspicious about DreamWorks.
I don't blame you. Jimmy and Jerry exit.
Well, that was a little awkward.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Remember, God made you special.
And he loves you very much.
Bye.
Bye.